I don't know why I'm apologizing to you guys. I just humiliated myself, but alright. How the mind goes is unique. Yes. Very much so. Let's see. I'm trying to look at the corner. I'm trying to read the chat and play. This is kind of difficult. Hashtag Robin is Lucina. Leave me alone! Thank you, Astrum Novus? I hope I'm saying it right, and if I'm not, I'm sorry. Chuck pins. That looks easy to pronounce. I think that was right. Can I get under here? There we go. Is there some down here? Yeah, there it is. Okay. I don't care enough. Let's see. Yeah, Robin is just pure power. I don't play Fire Emblem because it requires a lot of time, and I'm just not, like, if I had more time to myself and I cared enough, I'd probably get into it. Like, I've watched it, and it's definitely something I'm interested in, but why did I jump there? Yeah, it's really just a time thing. Just like Animal Crossing. I'd be interested in Animal Crossing. I did one stream of Animal Crossing. And I will never touch that game again because of how long... Like, it's one of those games that just needs attention. And if you don't give it attention, you're like... Why am I disrespecting this game so much? But, let's see. Come on. Get down here. Get down here. Okay. One of these has to have a mushroom. I know where the ones are in World 8, but here... Oh, wait. That's a stop. Ah! Knew that was about to happen. Wait. Do you think we're getting some big news in tonight's POTD? What does POTD stand for? Because I probably know exactly what you're talking about, but never saw it abbreviated. Let's see. Can Twitch Alert work on PS4 streaming? No, because Twitch Alert is, it's like a window. Like, you have to open it up through your internet, so it has to be there at all times. I would never stream through a console, ever. I don't care if it's available, I will never stream through a console. I will connect the console to my computer with whatever capture device I have, and that's it. Like, there's no other way around it for me. I will never do that. So, if you want advice for that, I cannot give it to you. Ooh, what are you more hyped for? Smash 4, 3DS, or 3rd Gen remakes? I'm more hyped for Smash, obviously, because of what it is, and it's not a remake. It's the next Smash Bros. But, don't get me wrong, I'm ridiculously excited for Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire, because, I guess, fun fact, I played the original, Pokemon games, like I'd borrow them from my cousins or something. And, I think the first game I played was Yellow. And then, like, I did go back and play Red and Blue. A friend actually let me borrow Gold, but, like, immediately asked for it back. But when it came to owning the games, Ruby was the very first Pokemon game I actually, like, bought for myself and kept. So that one will always stay in my heart in some way. Same goes for Emerald. Like, whenever Emerald came out, I went and bought that for myself. Unfortunately, though, I decided it was a great idea to bring my Pokemon games to the park on a field trip because a bunch of kids said, hey, we all have link cables, let's play. So I bring it. I swear, they stole my pack of games right from under my nose. Now, keep in mind, I'm like 11 years old at the time, which is why I'm not tearing up right now. But at the time, oh my god, I was devastated. I lost every game I had for the Game Boy Advance. And my, the only thing I kept was my Game Boy Advance SP. And my, actually, no. I take that back. They took the SP too. Because I had my Pokemon Emerald hooked up to a Game Shark for the sake of, like, showing off, like, cheats and stuff and certain things you could do. Because people didn't know that, like, Deoxys or anything could be found in certain games. So, I had it. But with the Game Shark, for those of you that have or have ever seen a Game Boy Advance Game Shark, it's actually got a little hook on it. Like, it's able to be attached on things because it's so big and it doesn't get in the way or anything. I had the hook wrapped on my belt loop. So, the Pokemon Emerald and my Game Shark were on my belt loop. Those are the only things I saved that day. Someone else stole everything else from me. And like I said, I was devastated, but hey, I got my favorite game kept. I got my Game Shark. And, like, that alone was enough to cheer me up. Like, the whole time, I was thinking to myself, at least they didn't get Emerald. I kid you not, that's all that kept going through my head. Let's see. But yeah. Kind of a sad story, but I think I've actually told this before. But, yeah, it sucked. But it's something, you live and learn. Kids are bullies. You find out who your friends are. Real friends don't not tell you who stole the games right from under your nose when they watch them. Yeah, I learned my lesson. Don't worry. But that's part of life, learning lessons. You have to suffer in order to have a better life. If everything's perfect, you'll never really appreciate everything. So, yeah, there you go. Friendly lesson from Blah Blah LPs in the middle of World 6-2. Let's see. And I read whoever was asking about the Twitch Alert app. Yeah, if you can only stream through your PS4, I understand, but just saying, if you have a PS4, a capture card is not hard to get. I actually have a link to it, like really down below in my my Twitch section. So like if you look below, it'll be like I want to say it's in the bottom right. So if you look, it'll be like chat rules, the G2A site, and then specs and stuff is what I think I called the header. If you go to the bottom, it actually has a link. So if you see my console capture card, if you have a USB 3.0 on your computer, you can use that. I would suggest otherwise using Elgato if you don't have USB 3.0 on your computer. But yeah, that's just my 2 cents. So if you're capable of using it, Avermedia Extreme is the best capture card I can even think of. 1080p, 60 frames, 60 megabit. It's awesome. Thank you, Rookie Designs, for following, and whoever followed me before. I'm so sorry I missed your name. Let's see. Hashtag Lobbin, hashtag Rusina. You guys better leave me alone about that. Thank you, Dragonborn17, for following. I need to stop looking at the chat while I'm doing castles because that's like not a good idea. Oh, I don't know how I made that. Thank you, Rapid1400, for follow. I should have ran under. Why'd I jump? Why did I jump? That was so dumb. I guess there's a bit of a delay because Brawl Gamer Mode, I just mentioned that the Elgato is the other option. The Force X14, thank you for following. Jump! Thank you. Okay. That's what I should have done the first time. How are you not tearing up after remembering that? Honestly, yeah, for some of you on YouTube watching this right now, like, the Twitch chat does cut off at a certain point, but I make it so that it's readable for you guys. But it actually goes from top to bottom of my screen. You're missing like 30% of the chat. Yeah, how am I not tearing up after remembering something like that? It's because it happened. It's over. Like, if it was recent, it could be something that I'd work. Like, honestly, I get over things. Like, obviously at the time, it took a while. Like, the more I thought about it, the worse it was. But, I mean, I'm 20 years old now. If I'm still so upset that something is affecting me today in a negative way, then there's a problem with me. Let's see. Mega Man Battle Network. It's on the Wii U eShop. It's like Pokemon and Yu-Gi-Oh. Like Pokemon and Wait. I'm trying to think of how I do remember seeing the game, because I've never played it. I played a few of the original Mega Man games, and that's another thing I want to do live, is I want to beat all the Mega Man games, but the problem with that is I'm stubborn, and I don't care if they have no resemblance to each other, or if anything. It doesn't matter if it's Mega Man, something else, I don't care. If there are numbers in the title, I want to play them in order. And my problem is, I think I've beaten Mega Man 2. And I think I started Mega Man 3 and never really finished it. Thank you, Joe Harris, for following. But honestly, I have never legitimately beaten Mega Man 1 because I cannot get past the Yellow Devil. And to my understanding, no one really blames me for that. That you suck. But, yeah, I'm stubborn. So I want to play through all the games legitimately. I do not want to use, like, if there's a glitch or something that I can abuse, fine. But I refuse to use save states unless the thing is freaking designed for save states. Or maybe I'll use, like, save, like, in a platformer, like, I'll use save points at a checkpoint. I mean, save states at a checkpoint. For the sake of, oh, hello. Another one of these. Alright, let's see. But yeah, for the sake of using checkpoints or something like in Super Mario World, like after I beat a fortress or something, I'll make one just for the sake of reloading from there instead of doing other stupid stuff. But let's see. My best friend sold... Wait, stole... Oh, stole. I read sold for a second. My best friend stole my DSi in my Mario Galaxy game, so I feel you, bro. Yeah, dude, it sucks. Let's see. And it sucks, like, I don't know who stole it. I just know somebody in a group of people did, but that group was like 15, 20 people. Because we were 11, 12 years old. We all played Pokemon. Some people grow out. I didn't. Some people grow out of Pokemon. I am not some people. Let's see. I do like big butts, sup, Michael? Yellow Devil, he made his first appearance in Smash 4, right? Yellow Devil's more annoying than hard. Really? Because I haven't played it enough. And my thing is, when you get to them, if you don't have the pattern down and you die and you got to start over, you're more annoyed by the fact that you started over. And it makes you do worse. Well, personally, it makes me do worse when I reach them because I'm like, dude, I'm here again. Don't kill me. You killed me. I gotta start over. Like, I rage when I play Mega Man 1. I'm not gonna lie. Let's see. Mega Man Battle Network is an RPG. It takes place in another world, so you don't need to play it. Well, yeah, okay, I understand that. I was talking about if there's numbers in the title, like if there... Thank you, Mustang Nick 2005 for following. Like, let's take Pokemon, for example. You don't need to play any of them to understand anything. The only true sequel is Gold, Silver, Crystal takes place after Red and Blue by 3 years. So, like, technically you'd have to understand, like... All you'd really have to know is it takes place after Red and Blue. That's all you need to know. It doesn't affect the story at all. All you know is you fight Red at the end. That's really the only... Oh, come on. Go that way. Go that way. Go that way. That way. That way. Go, go, go. Ah, come on! All that for nothing. But yeah, like Mega Man 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Blah, 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 blah. Okay. Yeah, I'd rather play them in order. Kingdom Hearts! I wasn't looking at that fish. You guys saw that. I was looking at you guys. Not the fish. Anyway. Kingdom Hearts is a series where you either have to play it by release date or timeline. Because when it comes to release date, they'll reference like certain things in the game, and then you're like, what was that? Well, you'll find out in the next game. Which, that's understandable. But like, still, there's just certain games that I'm like, I must play them either in order by timeline or by release. I don't care which way. I'm not some people. Blah, blah, peace. 2014. Yeah, I'll look into Mega Man Battle Network, I guess. Okay, this I actually have to focus because it's like a harder version of another level, and they got like Koopas jumping all over. Wow, I'm glad I caught that. Dude, the Koopa! The Koopa hit the fish and turned around. Black and White 2 are sequels? Yeah. I'll give you that. But then again, who would play Black and White 2 without playing the first Black and White, honestly? Let's see. Because Black and White 2 definitely is not nearly as popular as Black and White. You definitely went under my foot. You should have died. This is the end of the level, right? Yeah, okay. Yes, I'm using XSplit. I've been told about OBS, and as of now, XSplit is just easier for me. And, like, there's no learning curve. Everything is literally, like, right there. You don't need to be told or how to do anything. So, plus I have a paid, like, license right now that expires in, like, a month or two. So, I'm going to at least use my month or two. Up. There, okay. For a second, I forgot what the pattern was. Okay. Totally do not what I'm trying to do. Wait, what? Oh, duh. Bottom first. Okay. Bottom. These things are usually pretty easy. Bottom, middle, top. Which is the harder path? The bottom. You don't go that way. Stick to the middle. Because it's a little inconvenient to get to. Go up top, just whatever reason they decided to put that one top. I stopped directly under him. I should not have done that.